This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Washington Redskins. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
53, Mike.
On first down, Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. That's going to be caught by Nick Ballore. Room here to run. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 43 yards. A first carry now for Marshawn Lynch. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll lead here to a third down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 16. Wilson going to lead his guys up first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll run for it with Lynch. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Lynch, the lone man in the backfield now on second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Throwing is Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Reuben Foster in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on fourth down. It's Jason Myers.
A 28-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Haskins and the Redskins come up first and 10 at their own 26. Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and 14. On the ground, it's Geis. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. Now it's Haskins. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. This is Geis. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, find it. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go, one more.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Geis. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Here we go.
From midfield now, Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 50 yards. And the Redskins have taken the lead. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
Get ready.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. To throw is Wilson, eluding the pressure right. This complete to Lockett. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Now Wilson on first down. Steps away. He's going to take off with it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. First down, the run with Lynch.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
They try again with Lynch, and he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On third and goal, Wilson dancing to his left. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson, as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now a run with Geist. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. Haskins looking to throw on first down. And this one complete to Reed. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Haskins. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. To throw again on second down. Haskins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try to get something going with Marshawn Lynch. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there,
he can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Montez Sweat gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Steps away to his left. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. He's got Lockett. A first down and then some. 36 yards. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
He's going to let this go deep. Back. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Landon Collins. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Haskins to Thompson on the screen. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. It's a gain of 34.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. On 2nd and 9, Haskins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. Haskins now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Redskins have once again taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
That tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
Too many
three-syllable word.
syllables, yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes it a 21-10 game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack, Wilson.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively.
It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Montez Sweat getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Nicholson picks it. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a 1-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief.
No, I don't think, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their time.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25.
At their own 27-yard.
Here we go. 6 yards. Check right.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Flushed out right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here, they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defensive.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. And he's got some space here. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Terrific run. Zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 74 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Jackson on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Ryan Kerrigan in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs now leads to a 3rd and long. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Successful toss play to the right there. It's interesting. Teams seem to run the toss a lot more to the right than to the left.
It's usually a little more natural. Right-handed quarterback, typically your power side running the ball is to the right side with your guard and your tackle. In college football, they used to call it student body right because you had everyone on that side, including a fullback leading. In the pros, they don't call it that, but it's still the same result.
2nd quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's the Redskins in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's 3rd down. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and it almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Here we go on 4th down. Haskins nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick, and he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They start on the ground with Geis, and an alley to run. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door inside Baltimore's 10. A big play there out of Geis. 64 yards on the ground.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. From the gun, it's Haskins. This will be caught at about the 5. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5. Now it's Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Thompson there to make the grab. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Hopkins with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of. And that is caught by the tight end Reed. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed there to make the grab. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup. And nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Kerrigan picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
6 yards. And it's third down.
53.
On third down, Jackson. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. A great pick.